It is here in this building that the idea of 5G spectrum auction was formally floated for the first time 5 years ago. The Telecom Regulatory Authority of India, or TRAI, issued a consultation paper in August 2017 highlighting the significance of 5G or fifth generation telecom services. 5 years later, all eyes are on Sanchar Bhavan. The Department of Telecommunications, or DOT, in Sanchar Bhavan will be the center of action as bidding by telecom operators begins in some time. India has seen several telecom auctions before, some aggressive and others not even lukewarm. How will this one be? What's the mood in the industry? Dr. S.P. Kochar, Director General of Cellular Operators Association of India, had this to say.
5G auctions, we were waiting for this eagerly. So hopefully things should work out well.
So how long do you think it's going to go on for? Will there be aggressive bidding or is it going to be a short affair?
Your guess and my guess, I suppose, are the same. But if you look at the earnest money deposits, it appears that we are going in for aggressive bidding.
So who do you think will be the most major beneficiary of the 5G services? Enterprise?
Enterprise.
What is the timeline that telcos are looking at for commercial launch?
By end of the year, a commercial launch of some nature will happen.
Not on 15th August.
15th August has been pushed a little bit, not too much, maybe a month when the government. I'm not free to announce the dates, but it'll happen within about a month or so of 15th August.
How ready are we for 5G?
We are quite ready. I won't say that we're fully ready.
By how much do you think ARPU will go up? The prices will go up with 5G coming in?
See, the prices are bound to. I mean, this I'm talking about personal assessment. I do not have any insider information. So the disclaimer is that I am not articulating what the telcos are thinking about. But India is a very price-sensitive market, and as far as possible, all telcos will avoid increase of price. But having said that, they have to also make up for what they have invested.
Dr. Kochar is cautiously optimistic and watching the space as telcos gear up for the contest. Well, telecom majors sound bullish. Bharti Group Chairman Mr. Sunil Mittal has said his company would be at the forefront of 5G in India. RIL Chairman Mr. Mukesh Ambani is high on the homegrown technology for 5G.
Once Jio's 5G solution is proven at India scale, Jio platforms would be well positioned to be an exporter of 5G solutions to other telecom operators globally as a complete managed service.
Going by the earnest money deposits by telcos, Reliance Jio is on top, followed by Bharti Airtel and then Vodafone Idea. The Adani Group is starting small. The 5G trials conducted by telcos with their tech partners suggest big play.
One name has been doing it for more than a quarter of a century now. Airtel. Hey, we stand on the cusp of a new frontier, 5G.
Yes, there's excitement in the air, but how real is it? Mr. Prashant Singhal of EY and a long-time telecom watcher believes the auction will be muted.
Yeah, I think the auction is going to be a fairly muted auction with obviously, we can see the telcos being the large bidders for the spectrum, and there's enough spectrum available in the auction in each of the bands or most of the bands. And with the EMDs which have been given, I think we think that the auction would be muted. Should get over in maybe a couple of days, and I think we should see closer to maybe a 1 lakh crore kind of a number from the auctions as the total cleared spectrum, around about maybe 10,000 crores plus and minus.
And since you say that it's likely to be a muted auction, what are the implications for overall 5G rollout in the country?
So the 5G rollout would take its own time, and I think the important thing is that India is still behind on 5G. When I say the auction is muted, there are no new participants other than one, and that too with a very small EMD. So it's not that there are new participants who have come in, which should have been maybe the case. If the spectrum prices were lower, then more spectrum would have gone in. But we'll still see rollout since companies are going to invest in spectrum, and I think it's in their interest to monetize the spectrum as soon as they can and not wait for anything else. Though globally, we haven't seen 5G creating a lot of revenue upside from an operator standpoint. It obviously creates a very good customer experience because of low latency and very high speeds.
5G will mean huge investments by the industry, and revenue may remain a distant dream from these services. But what will it mean for the consumer? Will it imply better connectivity at higher prices or status quo? Nivedita Mukherjee for Business Standard, New Delhi.
If you like this video, share it and subscribe to Business Standard. For more news, views and insights, log on to www.business-standard.com. Do also follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Telegram and LinkedIn.
यार मत पूछ यार, फिर से स्टॉक्स में फंस गया। तो स्टॉक्स के साथ बॉन्ड्स, इंश्योरेंस, गोल्ड में बैलेंस कर। इसमें बहुत तामझाम है। तुझे 5 पैसा नहीं पता?
अब तो सबको पता है। 5 पैसा है ऑल इन वन अकाउंट। डाउनलोड 5 पैसा नाउ।
अब तो सबको पता है। Investing made easy and rewarding with 5 Paisa. Investments in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.